Now we move on to the next question. This is question number 13. If cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse z is equals to pi, then prove that x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xyz is equals to 1. Now, the solution of this question is any one of them, either cos inverse x, cos inverse y or cos inverse z. Okay, send them into the RHS. So first we transferred cos inverse z in RHS. Okay, so in LHS we have cos inverse x plus cos inverse y. Use the formula of cos inverse x plus cos inverse y. Cos inverse big bracket xy under root 1 minus x square under root 1 minus y square is equals to pi minus cos inverse z. RHS is still same. Now transferred cos inverse x from LHS to RHS. This term is as same. This is xy under root 1 minus x square under root 1 minus y square. And now here it is cos bracket pi minus cos inverse z. This is trigonometric function. Now this formula is in class 11 and the formula is cos 180 minus theta is minus cos theta. Now what is the value of theta? This is cos inverse z. So use the formula in RHS. We have minus cos inverse z. In the place of theta we can put cos inverse z. LHS is same. Now cos inverse is cancelled, so it is minus z. Here we have minus z. LHS is still same. Now change the side of z from RHS to LHS and transfer this equation in LHS to RHS. Now squaring both the sides. If we squaring both the sides, there is no square root, so it is a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab. But in RHS we have square root, so a square root is cancelled with square, so we got 1 minus x square under 1 minus y square. Multiplying it, we have 1 minus x square minus y square plus x square y square. X square y square cancel, same term but opposite in side. Now shift x square y square from RHS to LHS. We have x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xyz is equals to 1. This we have to prove. Now our next question is question number 17. Sin inverse 2a upon 1 plus a square plus cos inverse 1 minus b square upon 1 plus b square plus tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. Then prove that a plus b upon 1 minus ab is equals to x. This we have to prove. Now we already know about the formula of 2 tan inverse x. That is 2 tan inverse x is equals to tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square, sin inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square, cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. So if we use the formula in the place of sin inverse, cos inverse and tan inverse, we have 2 tan inverse a, 2 tan inverse b, 2 tan inverse x, because in the place of x we have x, no problem. In the place of x in sin inverse we have a, and in the place of x in cos inverse we have b. So it is 2 tan inverse a plus 2 tan inverse b is equals to 2 tan inverse x. Take 2 common and 2 cancel with these 2. Okay, now using the formula of tan inverse a plus tan inverse b. So formula of tan inverse a plus tan inverse b is tan inverse a plus b upon 1 minus ab is equals to tan inverse x. This tan inverse and this inverse tan inverse is cancelled to each other. Then we have ultimately got a plus b upon 1 minus ab. This is the value of x, and this we have to prove. Now you move on to the question number 18. It is very important question for your exam aspect. And the question is, if cos inverse x upon 2 plus cos inverse y upon 3 is equals to theta, then prove that 9x square minus 12xy cos theta plus 4y square is equals to 36 sin square theta. Okay, now it is very simple. Now use the formula of cos inverse A plus cos inverse B like this. Cos inverse A plus cos inverse B is equals to cos inverse AB under root 1 minus A square under root 1 minus B square. Now A, what is the value of A is x by 2. What is the value of B is y by 2. So put the value of A and B in the RHS of the given formula. We have cos inverse x by 2 into y by 3 minus 1 minus x upon 2 whole square under root 1 minus y upon 3 whole square is equals to theta. This theta as same. Now transfer this cos inverse from LHS to RHS. This cos inverse is become cos theta. Now xy upon 2 3s are 6 minus, take the LCM, it is 4 minus x square, and these 2 come out from under root, so it is 2. 2 square come out from under root, it is 2. Similarly, it is 9 minus y square, and 3 square come out with under root, it is 3. So 2 3s are again 6. So this 6 is our LCM, and shift this 6 with RHS of cos theta. So we have got 6 cos theta. Okay. Now change the side. Take the under root in RHS and non under root term in LHS. Again squaring both the sides. If we squaring both the sides, we have got a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. But in RHS, under root is cancelled with square root. So we have got 4x square, 4 minus x square, 9 minus y square. If we multiplying it, 9 4s are 36, 9 into x square, 9x square, y square into 4 minus 4y square, and x square y square, positive x square y square. This x square y square positive and this x square y square positive, but they are in opposite sign. So they must be cancelled. And shift this 9x square and 9y square from RHS to LHS. We have got 9x square. This term as it is. We have got 4y square is equals to 36 as it is. Now this 36 cos square theta transferred from LHS to RHS. We have minus 36 cos square theta. So LHS is still same, but in RHS take common 36. So we have got 1 minus cos square theta. This is the identity of 10th class. 1 minus cos square theta is sin square theta. So we have got 9x square minus 12xy cos theta plus 4y square is equals to 36 sin square theta. This is very important question for your final examination. For this, you have to, this is the homework question for you. Cos inverse P upon A plus cos inverse Q upon B is equals to alpha. Then prove that P square upon A square minus 2P upon A Q upon B cos alpha plus Q square upon B square is equals to 1.